Turbo 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Guys, what a video have I got in store for you today. Guys, in the very first episode that I posted of Project Cars, I drove my dream car, the Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. Last episode, we drove probably one of the best Paganis ever built, the Zonda Revolution. And this episode, we're jumping into the third and final Pagani on Project Cars 2. We're jumping straight into the Huayra BC, and we're going to take it around a track with the nickname The Green Hell. Where else than onto the Nürburgring. And guys, I am superly excited for this. The only bad thing is it is at night, so it's going to be a little bit challenging with us being surrounded by 15 other Huayra BCs. But it's not the end of the world. And as you guys can see, there are way too many paint schemes for this car. But that the second row, all the way to the left, that blue one, yeah, there's mine. That is mine. Ooh, even though that red, the bottom row, second to the left, is very nice as well. But I like the blue more. I'm a guy for blue. I like blue. I like blue. I like blue. So, guys, my second favorite car company of all time, the company which, in my opinion, you're allowed to differ from me, is better than Ferrari and Lamborghini. Yeah, a company I hold very close to my heart. I am going to drive all three cars on the game before we are even hitting double-digit episodes. This is episode 6 for Pete's sakes. It is amazing! As guys, it is 5 red lights. Go, go, go. It's a very big amount of wheel spin coming off of the line. And guys, remember, no practice, no nothing. This is an invitational event, so you guys just get thrown straight into the deep side. And guys, excuse that little jump there in the recording. Nothing I can do about that. But nothing really happened there. Now we overtake somebody on the outside. And guys, this car is very fast. You guys, just listen to the turbo whistle as we come out of this corner. Just listen. Oh, guys, it's a beautiful sound. I think I talked over a little bit over this. That's very close to the barrier, turbo. So you go over the ramp. And it's a little bit of weaving there from my side as I try to keep this Huayra in control. One of the most expensive cars there is to buy today. We don't want to hurt the Huayra BC, the Huayra baby. We don't want to hurt her. Guys, this car is stupidly fast. Not as fast as the Zonda Revolution, but obviously this is a road car. The Revolution is a fully based track car, which is just made with utter insanity in mind. So with that said, going around the Green Hell at night, I thought going around this track during the day was a challenge. Try doing it in total darkness. Yeah, you guys are going to see later on in the lap when we get onto the massive straightaway, I actually switch off my car's lights, just so you guys can see how horrendously dark this track really is. But in any case, going on further, you guys can just watch the action on your screen taking place. It's very beautiful. This 6-liter twin-turbo V12 sitting in the back of the Huayra BC. It's a beast in itself. It doesn't sound as good as the 7.3-liter naturally aspirated V12s that you got in the Zondas and in the Zonda Revolution. But it's still not a bad sound, especially when those turbos come into boost. That's amazing. It is amazing, guys. It is amazing. Guys, remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those are my two most active social media platforms. If you are in a very good mood, please go down below, click the share button, share this video on your Twitter and Instagram, tag me in your post or in your story, and I will give you a shout out in a future video. Guys, we've got to grow this channel together, and the more help from you guys, the better, because then we're going to reach our goals much quicker. I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to crash you into the wall. Luckily, it wasn't too hard, but I'm sure Horatio Pagani would just have fined me so much money that I will be a hobo for the rest of my life if this was reality. Thank goodness it's not! For those of you guys that don't know, Horatio Pagani is the founder of the company Pagani, still alive and well, still designing cars that absolutely break the laws of physics, designing cars that are, I don't care which car company you support, Paganis are some of the most beautiful cars there is. And there's nobody that's gonna go against that. I mean, even if you do, you're gonna fail, because I don't care if you're a Lambo fan, Ferrari fan, Bugatti fan. I don't care what car company you support. Even if you don't like Pagani, you cannot deny that these cars are absolute eye candy, and they are beautiful, 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 beautiful beyond compare. And yeah, to me, the Paganis are the most beautiful cars on the road. If you have ever been so lucky to see one in real life, I hate you, because I've never seen one in real life. I don't hate you, I promise I don't hate you. It's just I want to see one of these cars really badly, guys. If there's 3 that I really want to see in real life, even though the chances are so scarce, I want to see a Zonda R on track. Like, I mean, on track, busy breaking sound barriers, because... Oh, and I don't mean breaking the sound barrier with speed. I mean breaking the sound barrier physically with the amount of noise that thing makes. Have you guys ever heard of Zonda R? Go on YouTube, or you are on YouTube right now because you're watching my video. After the video is done, type in your search bar, Pagani Zonda R sound. There are thousands of videos, and you're gonna have an absolute eargasm. I'm just saying. It's beautiful. I want to see a Zonda R live, on track, in action. And then 2 other Paganis I really want to see. Obviously my dream Pagani, the Zonda 5 Roadster. I'd love to see that. And also, if I'm going to be quite honest, you guys are probably not going to expect this one, but I wouldn't mind never seeing a Huayra. But if there's one Pagani that I really would like to see, it is the original Zonda F. Reason being, that is when Pagani really took off, was with the Zonda F model. And the Zonda F it has something special about it. And it's between the Zonda F and the Zonda Tricolore. The Tricolore is basically a detuned Zonda R for the road. It looks much more like a road-worthy Zonda. It looks a lot like the 5, but it's got gold rims like the Zonda R. It's a little bit louder than the 5. It's a little quicker. It's a little bit more aggressive on how it looks. The lines are more aggressive. It's got a more curvy body, if I can put it that way. Not a more beautiful car than the Zonda 5. To me, it's a little bit overkill when it comes to the Tricolore, but it's still an absolutely awesome car. I am unable to hate on any Pagani, even though I don't like the Huayra particularly. I like the Zonda series much more, but I realized that Pagani couldn't have stuck with the Zonda forever and ever and ever. They had to move on, but I will always love the Zondas more than the Huayras. But guys, I have to say, the first time I saw a Huayra BC, like when Pagani released the Huayra BC, I was hooked on this car. I can remember the first picture I saw was a white Huayra BC with a blue line through the middle with massive, I think they were 22-inch rims that you get from Pagani. It's 21 or 22-inch rims with the massive blue brake calipers. That was just, I was like, oh, I'm hooked. I finally have a Huayra, which I want as bad as a Zonda. Now that quickly died off because Zondas are amazing. But if I have to have a Huayra one day, if I want a Huayra, it will have to be a BC. The Huayra BC is just, it is a beast. Hey, we could have a little bit of a WWE meme here. For those of you guys that know who Brock Lesnar is, guys, look how pitch black that is. Yeah. Thank goodness I drove with my lights on. Okay, in any case, for those of you guys that know who Brock Lesnar is, his nickname in WWE is the Beast Incarnate. Now, the Pagani Huayra Beast Incarnate. That's what I can describe this car as. As you guys see, I didn't go over 300 there. I actually went for a high down fast. Woo! How did that guy keep control of his car? Hoi vey. First of all, sorry to my car. Sorry to that car, even though yellow looks very bad on it. And I made contact again. That was not on purpose. That guy brake checked me, and I didn't expect the brake check coming. But we survived. We got a win. Thank goodness. But back to the name. Oh no, we did the name. I mean, guys, I didn't get too much of a top speed on the straightaway because I went for a high downforce setup, just because I knew it's something around about 800 horsepower, 1200 newton meters of torque, minimal assists. I knew less downforce means bye-bye turbo, dead turbo, and I would never have completed this. So yes, but yeah, guys, awesome car, and that's a car we're gonna drive in the future again. But back to the action on the video, guys. That Huayra BC, guys, that turbo when it comes into boost, that. And I know I did it already, and I probably sound stupid over my microphone. It's just, I watched a video of Shmee150 where he actually went for a drive in one of the Huayra BCs, and it does exactly that in real life. And every time I heard that over my headset, I was just like, this is awesome. And one thing, for those of you guys that don't know, the Pagani Huayra BC is the hardest boosting production car ever built. Pagani refused to tell us how much that car boosts on its turbos. They just refuse. But Horatio Pagani ensured everybody, even companies like Bugatti, they ensured that is obviously at the time it was created. There's probably something bigger and better now. But at the time of that car being released, it was the hardest boosting car, production car in the world. And when you hear that those turbos come into play as they make their presence felt, you know there's a lot of air going through that engine. Oh, and it's just, I mean, you can't get much better than that. You can't get much better than that. Look, with all these modern cars going smaller engines and big turbos, car companies, learn something from Pagani. Make the car that when the car comes into boost, you can hear the turbos as if the turbos are next to your ear, because that makes the driving experience just so much better. For companies that build supercharged cars, please, the supercharger, you must hear the whistle, you must hear the whine. That'll just make the experience 20 times better. Oh, guys, that's one thing actually that Dodge does so good with the Hellcat and the Demon and all those cars. They for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, the Dodge Challenger Demon, the Dodge Challenger, just the normal SRT8, and also the Charger, not just the Challenger, the Charger as well. They are supercharged. And any video you watch and anybody who has driven those cars know, as soon as you put your, well, not even you put your foot down, the supercharger is constantly active. You can hear the supercharger whistle there at the front, but it's when you put your foot down that the supercharger says, oh, so this is what you want to do. And then the engine, the supercharger, and the car comes alive. So, for all the car companies out there in the world going tiny, tiny engines and big turbos and superchargers, learn something, first of all, from Pagani, and second of all, from Dodge. Because that is how you're going to make all us petrol heads very happy. Very, very happy. But guys, actually back to the video without me just fandom, going crazy with fandom in my head and on my mic. This is actually a very interesting invitational event that I did. I couldn't remember, it's like, I think it's a group, some sort of group, elder group racing cars. These are Porsches. Now let me just put it this way. This car with 0 assists is a handful to drive. It's also got one big booty turbo in the back of the car attached. I think it's a V8. I'm not sure. I can't remember actually. But it's a massive turbo bolted onto the engine. And when this thing comes into boost, when the lag finally goes away and this thing comes into boost, you spin a little more, and you spin a little more. Just so you guys have an idea. But this is the first race ever I'm going to start with a formation lap being basically the starting point. You're not pulling up to the grid, you guys have a rolling start. So this for me was a very interesting thing to do. And guys, I'm already apologizing because heading into the first 3 corners, the game, the replay file was so jumpy and laggy, I couldn't use it. So I'm just going to skip a little bit forward as we go through. There we go, we're through the first 3 corners. I made a position up on the guy ahead of me was a 5th, and now I'm going side by side with the guy who is in 4th. I get the move done, and now we are right behind the 2 leaders. I'm very late into the brakes. Remember, no assist, no ABS, 0, Zigalo, bugger all for all the Afrikaners. But guys, I did restart this event a few times. I'm not gonna lie. These cars are, in a simple way to put it, very unpredictable to drive. With there being massive turbo lag. For those of you guys that don't know what turbo lag is, that's when the car is fitted with the turbocharger, but the turbo takes a while to spool. It takes a while to build up pressure to send it to the engine. And that's when it's just on the engine power, but suddenly the turbo comes into action and it's just and all the power is there instantaneously. That's what you call lag. With modern cars, with modern technology, turbo lag is basically a thing of the past. You don't have something like turbo lag really in modern days. So these old cars, at the turbo only came into action at a certain amount of RPM, and that is when the car is basically turned into beast mode. But this car, it takes a while for the turbos to come into action. And when the lag is eventually done and the turbos start boosting, geez Louise, it's hard to control the rear end as I'm a little bit late into the brakes into that next corner. I actually catch the car very nicely there. Guys, I also did turn the AI down a little bit for this race because they were quite strong in these cars. I know this is some sort of track in America. Some of you guys will probably let me know in the comments what track it is. But I can't remember the name of the track. On this game, the track's name is the Sonoma Raceway, but I know that's just they changed the name due to legal issues, as I went stupidly onto a good and I split! Oh boy. You guys see what I mean? Turbos came in, the rear wheel said, we're not gonna take all this power, and the car went wee 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 wee. That sounds like a broken cop car. But in any case, what was I busy talking about before the car went wee 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 wee? Oui, 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 oui. I am the French, oui, oui. Oh, if somebody from France is watching this, I do apologize. I'm a terrible Frenchman. What was I talking about before we did the whole spinning thing? Oh yeah, turbo lag. No, are we done with the turbo lag? I think we were done with the turbo lag. Guys, my train of thought is the same amount as a goldfish. I forget every 2 seconds what I wanted to say the previous 2 seconds. So, yeah, but in any case. Oh yeah, the name of the track. Yes, there we go. I remember. This track, just please, if you know, let me know in the comments down below. But due to like licensing, not legal issues, licensing it is basically legal issues, but due to to not have any, it's basically like copyright claim for this track, they had to change the name of the track for the game. So on the game, this track is called the Sonoma Raceway, but I know in real life it's called something else, and it's a very, very popular track in America. So please, please, please let me know down below in the comments what the name of the track is, because I would really highly appreciate to know, because I'm too lazy to Google. In any case, getting further on into the video, you guys see that that's the perfect example of what turbo lag can do to you when the turbos come into boost. After I overtook everybody, excuse the fact that I didn't show you guys where I overtook 4th and 3rd place. Once again, the recording was very jumpy and laggy, so I couldn't show that to you guys. I even let one slip in accidentally with the start of the race with the Pagani, but that's not the end of the world. But I can't give you guys a video where that gets shown the whole time. And obviously after a comeback like that, you guys know me, we have to celebrate with some donuts. And also I couldn't, that's actually not my issue. The game glitched this race's replay file, guys. So I really couldn't use the replay file. The car just stood still at one place and you could just hear the engine go through the gears and rev and brake and all that type of stuff. But the car was sitting on the start finish line. Don't know why. So that happened with this car. So unfortunately you guys only saw my personal POV action. And yes. So also guys, please, if you haven't done it yet, go down below, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ding the bell to never miss a future Project Cars 2, F1 2019 or Dirt 4 video, or any live streams. Well, I'm live streaming tomorrow because you guys are getting this video. Well, you guys are going to watch this video probably in the morning, so I'm live streaming today. But at the time of making this video, I'm live streaming tomorrow because it's Friday evening. You get the point! We're live streaming. So, subscribe, ding the bell to get the notification when we go live, to get the notifications when we have new videos being uploaded. And yes, guys, please, if you're new, welcome to the family, and please support these videos, support just Turbo Fox Races. I am a young man with a big dream of becoming a YouTuber, and I appreciate every like, I appreciate every share, I appreciate every single second you guys watch my cringy, hopefully funny, but cringy and let's call it unique content, because I do my videos in quite other ways when I compare myself to other YouTubers. But yes. Guys, also, while you guys watch the final race of our Formula Rookie career going on the screen, I quickly have to tell you guys a little bit of sad news. Guys, unfortunately, Prophet Fox is no longer with us. One of my best friends who helped me create Turbo Fox Races. Me and him talked about 2 days ago, and we came to the conclusion that I would take over Turbo Fox Races permanently. And guys, there's no hard feelings. We didn't fight. We didn't do anything that was that was bad towards one another. But guys, he is just too busy. He has got a very, very, very hard region where he's studying. He's doing some sort of drafting work, engineering drafting. It's some sort of engineering course, and it has to do with drafting. And recently, with where he is studying, he has gotten a job with it as well. So he really doesn't have any time to make videos, to edit, to record, to do all that stuff. And it's sad to me because he is really one of my best friends. He's like a brother to me. And without him, Turbo Fox Races would not exist. Because guys, he did all the pictures you guys see when you click on the channel's homepage. And he made a lot of effort for this channel. We just came to the conclusion we are nearing 200 videos on the channel. And of the 200, we made one together, and then 3 others are his. So the conclusion was that he will no longer be a part of Turbo Fox Races. Guys, Turbo Fox Races is now fully my channel. And but I'm not going to change the name of anything. For those of you guys that don't know, the name of the channel, Turbo Fox Races. My initial online name was Turbocharged 51, like you guys heard in my earlier videos of a few months back. And also his online name was Prophet Fox. We combined the two and made it Turbo Fox, which to us sounded stupidly cool. And because our channel's main focus is simulation racing, sim racing, we decided let's just put a racing name attached to the Turbo Fox. And that's when Turbo Fox Racers was born, or Racers, as you guys see the spelling of the channel. I'm gonna keep the name just in remembrance of him. He's still one of my best friends. He's still a guy I hold dear to my heart. I love him a butt ton. And this channel will never have existed without him. And if he ever watches this video, if he's not too busy, Prophet Fox, one of my best friends, Leon Knutzer, thank you, buddy. Without you, this will never have been able to happen. And guys, he's always welcome to come back onto the channel if he ever gets time to start creating content. But until that time comes, I am the owner and the what's the word I'm looking for? And the navigation for your Turbo Fox Races. And even though that's sad news, please don't get any crazy thoughts in your head. We are going on as we usually will be. And Turbo Fox Races, it's alive and well. Guys, you guys saw that we won the final race. Nothing hard, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. And yeah, we won the championship with a complete clean sweep. But back to happy thoughts, guys, back to happy thoughts. So you guys see, we're revving it into the pit lane. We won the championship. Does that feel good, guys? Because now I'm done with these cars. And now we're heading towards our go-kart career, which I'm very looking forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun. But actually, like I told you guys 2 episodes ago, as well as the last episode, we are not just gonna do the career mode of Project Cars 2. There's a lot of ideas I have. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen with this game. And please keep your eye on the next episode, because I'm doing something very special, let's put it that way, as well as tomorrow's live stream. Guys, please be there for the live stream. Trust me, you are not gonna be disappointed. Okay, now as you guys see here, we're gonna earn our first major trophy. We won the Formula Rookie Championship, the European Formula Rookie Championship. So now it's time to progress onwards with our career. And also, guys, this game has got a stupidly big career. So I'm literally gonna do every single thing in the career, even though some of the stuff might be boring. But if it's boring, we'll get through it quickly, and you guys will just see bare-boned snippets of it. So without further ado, let's see what the go-kart career has in store for us. Guys, 5 podiums, 5 wins. The total amount of points that can be achieved, 155. You get 30 points for winning the race, and then 1 extra point for fastest lap. If you add that up, 31 times 5, it's 155, and we took 155 points. We took the max amount of wins. We take 9 wins for our 2 seasons as a Formula Rookie. All 9 races won, so we haven't lost on this career mode yet, but that time is probably going to come soon, because you can't keep winning forever. At this stage, the career is just it's on easy mode, if you guys can put it that way. Let's take a look at the go-karts. They actually look kind of sweet. I like that. They look really nice. And guys, go-karts are always fun. So I'm really looking forward to this. And yes. We did UK when we did the Formula Rookie. So let's go to the SMS Championship and leave the UK for a little bit later. Yes, let's choose the SMS. It sounds like the old way of communicating with phones, guys. I'll send you an SMS. Yes. Nowadays, I'll WhatsApp you. I'll DM you. I'll FaceTime you. Now, what happened to SMSs, guys? They're stupidly expensive, so I can understand why nobody uses them anymore. But in any case, guys, we choose our team. We choose our livery. I went for that number 18 orange and black. The Como course number 18 go-kart. And that is the car that we are going to do our 2 championship go-kart career with. We are going to sign the contract, and that is us racing for this next little bit of the career mode. But guys, episode 7 is not gonna be a career mode episode. It's gonna be something special. Be here. Trust me, you are going to fluff it. That is a very, very stupid way of saying you will love it, but I said you will fluff it. Something I do with my girlfriend. I don't know why I just did it now. But in any case, so you guys can quickly run through all the emails, all the congratulations, all the welcome to the new team, all the bloody fish paste. And guys, that has been all the racing we have had time this episode. And guys, once again, I'm just gonna repeat this, and I'm probably gonna say this until episode 100. So please bear with me, but also just realize this. This game is exceeding all my expectations. And guys, I actually talked to one of my friends who gave me the idea to start a YouTube channel, Mr. Ethanos. And guys, my original idea was to get a game where I was more jokey, where I was more fun and less serious. And the game I had in mind was Need for Speed Heat. But guys, when you look at social media and you look at YouTube and Twitch and all that type of stuff, the game died within the first 2 months of its release. And the only other game that I know that's arcadey is The Crew 2. And The Crew 2 just doesn't float my boat. It's I'm sorry. It just doesn't do it for me. That's why I decided on Project Cars 2, guys. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm having the utmost fun with this game. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. So one day in the future we will have a more jokey approach towards the game, but for now, let's stick to the sim racing, let's stick to what we're used to, let's stick to what we're good with, and let's just keep the content rolling in. But guys, that has been this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done it yet, please drop a like down below on the video. If you have not yet done the share thing, share this video with your friends on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, I don't care where. Please tag me in the post and I will give you a shout out in a future video. Finally, hit the subscribe button, don't forget to ding the bell, and I'll see you all my Turbonetics tomorrow with the live stream. Cheers!